Gah! Huh? Where'd they go? Hello! 1 second, let me go call... I need to go call Gura and Amelia into the room. I need to go call Gura and Amelia into the room. I was like, haha, no scuff. Let me go get him real quick. They're here, they're here. There they are. I knew you guys were here. You were just hiding. What were you doing under the table? Did you drop something?
Some cookies. They were good. You're so small.
Hey, Usatori.
Am I up too high, Gura?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have such wide range of motion. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Hello? Can you guys hear us okay?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, I tried to... Kikiriki, I tried to normalize the volume as much as possible. As long as you guys hear them over the background music, that is what is important. So everyone, each individually, go ahead and say hello. First, starting off with Gura.
どうも、サメです。I am Gura, and I'm excited to roleplay.
Yeah! Excellent!
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see. Next up, let's go with Kiara.
Yes, it is me, Takanashi Kiara. Kikiriki! I'm the Phoenix from Hololive English. I don't know if you knew. I have a past of playing a TTRPG before. What? Yes. Yeah. A long time ago with my family, with all of my family in a family circle, we played a TTRPG at Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. But it's so long ago, I barely remember it. But I think this will be fun.
Heck yeah, I actually didn't know that, Kiara. I had no idea that you had... I think...
Oh!
I remember you said that you had experience, but I didn't know that it was D&D. Wow. Neato.
Indeed it was, I think, yeah.
Dang, you might be better at this than me.
No. I only played. I only played like for a few rounds, and it didn't go on for too long, and it was not me who was the game master.
Oh, I see. Wow. Well, I hope that you enjoy playing this game with us today. I mean, we're not really playing too much today. We're focusing on character creation, but I hope that you enjoy the campaign. I hope it lives up to the hype. I'll try my best. All right. Next up, we got Ina. Ina, say hello.
Wow. Hello. I'm Ninomae from Hololive English. Yes. I'm very excited and nervous at the same time. First time playing TTRPG. Actually, this was one of my goals and dreams during my debut. So I'm very excited to finally play it with you guys.
Yay! I'm so glad.
Yeah.
That makes me really happy.
Quiet.
It's weird, Ina, because I always have you turned up to 200%.
It's just my voice is quiet. Hello.
I'm so sorry. Everyone else is like at 130%, but yours is at 200. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
I'm not sure either, actually.
Yeah, I turned down the BGM quite a bit though, so hopefully it'll be okay. Just maybe shout every once in a while to the mic. It's okay.
Give us a good wah.
Yeah, give us a good wah to get your attention, and we'll all make sure we listen very closely. 300% the taco. I can't. Discord doesn't give me that power. It's all right. Just use your listening.
I'll raise my voice a little higher too on my side.
Yeah, it's okay.
On the quieter side.
No problem. And you know what? Chat can prime their listening ears. Okay, listen up, chat. You listen. You zone in those ears into Ina. Okay. Do your best. Ganbat, you can do it. Come on. And let's see. Finally, we got Watson. Say howdy, Watson.
Hello, I'm Amelia Watson, Hololive #1 detective. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I've played a TTRPG very, very briefly before, and it was like a campaign that somebody had made themselves. So, yeah, I kind of suck at role playing, but I'll try my best.
Yee. No worries.
Sleepy or sippy?
Eh?
A little bit.
What?
Are you
Taking it
sleepy
down a
or
little bit.
sippy?
Oh yeah, sleepy.
Ah, okay, okay.
Did I say it? Did I say it weird?
No, I thought sippy because also you were so very energetic in the beginning of your greeting. I thought you were maybe a tiny bit drunk.
Oh.
No, because you were so energetic.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice. I don't drink it, but nice. Oh.
I mean, we certainly can bring out the drankies. I mean, check out all the stuff that I've got on the table right now.
Is it coffee?
Yeah, like coffee, tea, that kind of thing. I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and link the artist who did these amazing background assets and is going to be continuing to do all of the background art for this campaign. It's Nomacha-san, who actually did Amelia's office art. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll go ahead and
Oh, the
link
same
it
artist.
Twitter.
Oh, he's really good.
Yeah. Really, really love this person's works. Let me go ahead and throw that Twitter in the description. All right. PG art. And there you go. Definitely go check out their stuff. Go give it a look. Heck yeah. All right, and with that being said, I guess for the most part, we got everything kind of set up. So I guess I'll briefly explain the way that the setup is for here. So we have what's going on. There's a little summary in the upper left-hand corner for people that just drop in, and I'll be actively updating it depending on what's going on in the campaign. Yeah. Yup.
Smart.
Yeah. And then we have scene, where I will be putting some art related to, I guess, wherever the characters are hanging out, that kind of thing, so you guys can get invested in the scene. And then we have off to the right, the roll area, which is where you will be able to see the dice that we roll. Right now, you guys can't. It's fine, because it's not super necessary right now. We're getting some stuff worked out so that we can show you that soon. Hopefully in time for the first, I guess, tutorial session, and definitely the first main session, so please anticipate that. Yeah. And that's the basic layout. By the way, you guys may notice that there's a logo that says Dark Pack. Yeah, so we have been very graciously allowed to stream our playing of this game by World of Darkness. They very kindly... Thank you so much. Thank you, because they very kindly were like, hey, yeah, please play our game. So really recommend that you check out World of Darkness stuff. I'll be putting some links in the description. Once I get a little more time, I'll throw them in there for you guys to check out. Oh, they're here. Hello. Hello, World of Darkness.
Hello.
World of Darkness says hi. Oh man, the pressure's on. No, it's okay. I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous at all. This game is very, very close to my heart. It was my first tabletop RPG experience. Hunter the Vigil was my first ever. And I feel like it's much easier to get others kind of invested in it. It's probably the easiest to jump into, in my opinion. So hopefully we'll all have a lot of fun together. But today it's about you ladies. It's about your characters.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
I'm gonna explain to you guys, everyone in chat, and you guys, everyone watching today, what exactly a TTRPG is, because I still feel like there are some people that don't know, so we'll keep it pretty brief.
I know.
You know?
I know what it is.
All right, Kusatori, what's a TTRPG?
It's a TTRPG between friends. Actually, pretty fair, I would say.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong, Kusatori, I will say. That is correct. All right, Kiara's not wrong. Though it actually stands for tabletop role-playing game. You guys knew that. Kusatori knew that, but that was a good description, Kiara. That is technically what this is. So it's also known as, some people may know it as a pen and paper role-playing game, but you know, pen and paper not exactly required. So basically, it's a form of role-playing game in which the participants describe their characters' actions through speech, and the participants determine the actions of their characters based on their characterization, and the actions succeed or fail according to a set system of rules and guidelines. So within the rules, players have the freedom to improvise, and their choices shape the direction and outcome of the game. Oftentimes, they're conducted like a radio drama. So basically, only the spoken component of the role is acted. A lot of times, you guys will be speaking as your characters, without even saying like, okay, I'm going to speak as so and so. Now, I'm going to speak as Bob. You just speak as them.
Roleplay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But we all will be able to tell the difference between when you're in character and out of character. Hopefully, if we can't, hey, that's probably part of the fun. It's okay. We'll roll with it. You know? And so yeah, every system is different for the most part. Like for example, Kiara, you said that you've played D&D. Well, World of Darkness is quite different, I would say. For example, one big difference is that we use D10s, not D20s.
Ah,
Do you guys know what
that?
a D10 is?
What is a D10?
All right, so a D10, well, a D20, you know, is a 20-sided die, right?
Ah.
Yeah, a D10 is a 10-sided die.
So D just stands for dice.
Exactly.
Die.
Indeed.
Okay.
Die.
Mm-hmm.
Die. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So the main, we'll be using D10s for this system. And basically rolling those dice will determine your ability to perform an action. So I'll go ahead and go on to the next big difference, the setting. The World of Darkness. So this is literally coming from the World of Darkness site. I'm going to read it to you guys, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do a little music change. There we go. That's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. All right, here we go. Now. Get that GM voice going. What if monsters were real? Not as abominations lurking in the shadows, but cunning predators hiding in plain sight, influencing every aspect of our world in ways we would never dare to imagine. What if you became one of them? What if you didn't? I added that in myself because you guys are going to be humans. However, enter the World of Darkness. In the World of Darkness, vampires, werewolves, and monsters of many different kinds are all living among us. An entire supernatural world hidden in plain sight. That is the description from the website.
Amogus. Amog.
Yep. Hey, I knew someone was gonna say that.
I knew it.
Here goes the chat. There they go. Hey, wait.
God.
I mean, I probably am going to be the most sus, to be honest, because, I mean, as a GM, it is definitely my job to look for ways to destroy you guys. Just kidding. I'm your friend. I'm on your side. Don't worry. Definitely not going for a full party wipe. It's all good. Hey. Sorry, I had to chug my coffee really quick. So, basically, Hunter the Vigil takes place in this world, of course. You guys are hunters. What does that mean? Well, let me go into this little description that I came up with myself. Here we go. So, imagine now for a moment you are your characters, all right? Only for this second. You don't got to do it the whole time. Just, hold on to it for like 30 seconds or so. Here we go. You were all normal human beings once. Just living average lives, blissfully unaware of anything at all, the true nature of the darkness lying upon the underbelly of each of your worlds. Once. Things were simple, but now they ain't, and that's the biggest thing to remember in all of this. This big mess of a predicament you found yourselves in. For example, if only you hadn't moved to that old, rickety house on the corner for a quarter of the price just to realize the landlord didn't tell you about the demons that never left the ancient burial ground below it. Oh no.
Sounds familiar.
If only you hadn't stumbled into that club of cute boing boing onesans only to realize the owner is a vampire gangster and the ladies, well, they ain't exactly human either. Might be a good thing though. kind of hot.
I was gonna say, and that's a bad thing.
It's not really a bad thing.
You'll see, it's because you got dragged into the world of darkness. Listen. Listen. Yeah. Well, say, for example, again, if only you hadn't been rummaging around in an old alleyway for scraps of food, only to discover this neighborhood's night watch is a band of werewolves who aren't so keen on your kind and what they've done to their city. Things could have been normal, but now they aren't. And it's because you figured out a little secret. Nothing is as it seems. Monsters walk, I'm not gonna say it again, they walk with us. They walk beside us.
There be monsters out there.
There do be monsters out there. And now, things will never be the same for you guys. But you're a lucky bunch, you know? Because the timing of it all was on your side. You don't gotta go through this alone. It turns out 3 other strangers are right there with you. Each of them encountered something truly frightening, something supernatural. Unable to return back to the doldrums of that boring, blissfully boring and ignorant life, you search for a new way to exist. To keep up the vigil. In the end, you realize that there really was only one answer: to embrace it. That cool with you guys? Are you cool with embracing it?
I am ready to embrace it. I would love to embrace it.
Should we roll for that?
Oh, not yet.
What kind of embrace are we talking about?
Wait, now listen. Listen! Nothing comes after that, listen. Welcome to your cell. Pray you earn the strength to find the key to breaking out of it. Hopefully, together. Embrace, wow, that was fast. I mean, hopefully they will. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll die in the tutorial session. That's cool too. Hey, I'm fine with that.
Oh no.
The word cell is a play. It's a play on words here, so it could sound like prison cell, right? But you see, there are actually 3 tiers of organization in Hunter society. Okay, first you've got cells. Basically, there's the basic unit. Hunter unit. Unit of Hunter society. Typically a small group of people who defend their neighborhood or community. So there may be several cells, for example, operating in a city at one time. So you guys are a small Hunter cell, apparently.
Oh.
Right? Next up, on the next level, you've got compacts. Yeah, exactly.
We're
so,
one brain cell.
Yeah, one whole brain cell between the 4 of you.
Sounds about right.
Should be easy. Yeah, we're used to it.
Yeah. So after cells are compacts. They're basically the second tier of organization found in Hunter the Vigil. So they're basically organized cells of hunters dedicated to a common purpose. But still, compared to conspiracies, they're pretty much babytown. You know, they're new, unstable, the members fight a lot. They're easy to find and join. But, you know, it's still not quite up to level conspiracy. Exactly. Is it worth it? Exactly. You guys may encounter several compacts as well as conspiracies along the way, other hunters that are doing their jobs, right? So, the conspiracies are the highest tier of Hunter society, and they've got a lot of resources, they're run by very powerful people, and their reach can extend across the planet, so do be careful.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Hopefully they're friendly. So, with that being said, ladies, welcome to Mythbreakers campaign. That's what we've decided to call it for now. That's Mythbreakers. Yeah.
Oh wait.
I like that.
I was laughing because I was thinking Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Dare we ask for the okay to use Mythbusters? I think Mythbreakers will have to work.
Oh, Mythbusters. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking Ghostbusters.
Yee.
Monster Busters.
Yee. So the Mythbreakers campaign is basically this campaign, but overall, the game itself is Hunter Myth, which is why you guys can use #HunterMyth on Twitter to talk about your impressions of the game and what's going on. That sort of thing. We'll put all the hashtags out there towards the end. Yeah. So, each one of you will encounter a supernatural being that will open your eyes to the world of darkness you never knew existed. Anyone here seen The Matrix, by chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, here, let me explain to you what happens then. So basically there's a dude that's living like a normal life and whatever, and he gets presented with a blue pill and a red pill. And he can choose to take the blue pill and he'll wake up again in his bed and just keep living his normal life. Or he takes the red pill and, spoilers, God, The Matrix has been out for a long time, takes the red pill and discovers that actually all of humanity has been enslaved by machines, and he's actually living in a pod, completely naked, along with the rest of humanity, and was pretty much birthed in there. And machines are using humans for energy, and so he breaks out and joins a force of people trying to stop that shit. It's all because he took the red pill, right? Things weren't as they seemed.
That's where the meme comes from.
Exactly.
Red or blue pill.
Yeah, don't take the red pill!
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So that's basically you guys have forcibly taken the red pill into Monster Society, World of Darkness Society. You didn't know that supernaturals existed until now, and the only way that you can cope is by keeping up the vigil. What does that mean? You'll find out later. But let's go ahead and get into this character creation, you guys. Sound good?
Okay.
Ready.
All right.
Let's go!
So, character creation is really important. We're gonna go hop over here. All right, here we are. So, I have my example character sheet. Character creation is important here, obviously. We are largely focusing on roleplay, though. I will say this one time. Just need to give this little disclaimer to you guys. We will be using the system, of course, as it is written, as a very helpful guide for us on our journey. However, roleplay is king in the games that I GM. If the characters can come up with a very clever way to get out of a bad situation, even a fail can pass as a success if they are clever. All right? Very important that we do it.
Nice. Clever. Being clever. Yeah, we're good at that.
Being clever was never my forte.
I'm sure it'll be fine. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. Who could say? Who could say what your character will come up with?
Okay.
All right, so I can probably read a little bit more from the book later, but right now I want to get you guys into the character creation zone, so to speak. All right. So let's go ahead and pull up your Hunter the Vigil sheet. You ladies got this all prepared, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Wonderful. So I'll be creating...
Fencing.
Yeah. I'll be creating a sample character along with you guys. Yeah. So...
Okay.
We're going to first, however, go around the room, and I just want to hear the most basic of basic things that you guys have planned for your character. You don't have to have any big plans for them or even a detailed description. It could be something like washed up detective, veterinarian. Hey, why'd you giggle, Kara?
Why did you giggle?
What was that giggle for? I caught that. You could be fast food restaurant owner.
Who's that? You? Callie.
Yeah. Yeah. That's who I was obviously referring to, Kiara. You could be just a, I don't know, a child who's really good at drawing.
Okay.
You're not a child, Ina, but sometimes I look at you like, oh, you're so small. It's the first thing I thought of.
Child.
It's the first thing I thought of. You could be,
Baby Kiara.
You can't
Baby
be...
Kiara.
Yeah, baby Kiara. That's who I was referring to. I mean, Kiara's good at drawing. That's who I was talking about.
I can legit be baby Kiara. Here's my...
Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. This is all your fault, guys. This is your fault. Don't you blame me.
I'll put it away before people go crazy.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Kiara. All in good fun. Lastly, I was gonna say you could be a many thousands of years old shark girl from the ocean, but then I realized, wait a minute, you
We're
can't.
humans.
You can't. You literally can't. This is tough for some of us. So, but you guys basically get the gist. So let's go around the room and hear what you guys kind of have planned. If anyone would like to volunteer to go first.
Me.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Don't everybody jump at once.
Don't everybody jump at once.
I was just reading the air in the room for a moment and was like, okay, I see what I have to do here.
Like the 5 seconds of silence.
Okay, so do I just start with giving you my description?
Sure, go ahead. Whatever you have. We'd be happy to hear it.
Okay, listen up, everyone. So the name is maybe not final, but okay. Tiara.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. Very original. Tiara is a young woman who trains and owns crows and owls. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly.
Oh, crows and owls.
Crows, yeah. Does your name your crow?
Yes, wait for it, Ina.
Okay.
She grew up in another continent in a rich family where she had a pet owl called Uhu. I think maybe my German viewers will understand, which is her favorite and still follows her to this day. She also knows how to use guns and carries 2 with herself because her brother is a hunter, but she herself does not like to fight very much. She mostly does it to protect herself and her birds. She originally came to this continent to find more rare species of birds and, you know, train them and own them. Since she came from a different continent, however, she doesn't speak this language here perfectly, and communication issues arise sometimes. Also, her clothing style seems foreign and out of place, so she gets a lot of weird looks. She's more a quiet type of person who doesn't trust people easily. She has a habit of forgetting where she puts things, but usually her owl knows what she's looking for and brings it to her. She also doesn't understand technical stuff much and doesn't know how to use her phone except for taking cute photos of her birds. The end.
Wow! That was so detailed.
I tried to give. I mean, I'll definitely work more on it, but I tried to give her already some kind of hints of personality and hints of negative traits, like her forgetting things and her not being perfectly able to communicate. Stuff like that. That will, you know, that she will not be overpowered later on, but she also can fight because she uses guns. Because, you know, there are reasons for why she is this kind of person.
Wow.
I did my homework, Callie!
You
me
did!
Back, please.
Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. You did real good, Kusatori. Wow, that was very detailed. You thought so much about that. I can already see your character coming to life in the world that I have planned. That is amazing.
Thank you! Okay,
very well done. All right, who's next on the chopping block? I mean, who's next to share with the class?
I share mine.
Okay, Watson, let's see what you got.
Mine is Watoto. Goblin-like conspiracy nut who is here to dismantle the system as much as they can. And a little sleazy, you know? A little sleazy. That's all I have.
That is perfect. That is the perfect.
Dismantle the system!
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can already tell we're gonna have some good interactions with Watoto.
Watoto. Oh yeah, more communication problems. Yes.
I look forward to your interactions with the others. This is gonna be fun.
The only thing Watoto can say is Watoto. Watoto. Turns out that Watoto is not one of the hunters, but is one of the monsters that we're supposed to hunt.
Nobody knew the whole time.
There's a Watoto.
Blends in so well. No one will know.
Absolutely perfect, Watson. Very good. Very good. All right, who's next?
I can go.
All right, Gura. Let's hear what you've got planned.
My ideas are a little spread out still.
Okay.
I don't really know exactly what I want to do, but the idea I have is I want to do because I want to role play this character really well. I want to do a dark mystery lady who I have written down here. I've been writing down in my notebook. I have like the shadows
right? So she moves like the shadows, or she stays in the shadows predominantly.
Wow.
As I was thinking about her profession, and I don't know if she's either gonna be a traveling banjo bard or potentially some type of mercenary of some sort, but I don't really know quite yet.
Oh, neat. That's awesome. I mean, in the end, if you want, she can be both, even. But
both.
Yeah, we can work out the details later, but that's already a fantastic start.
Oh, good.
Great.
Yay.
Yeah, just knowing like a basic idea can really help you out when we start assigning skills and that kind of thing. So that's a great start, Gura.
Yay.
Yay. Good. And finally, we've got Ina.
Ina.
So I was thinking about maybe having a scientist type of character. But in reality, they're just a very tired grad student.
I love that.
And they're like scientist and inventor, so they can like make stuff on the fly.
Ooh.
But they're kind of, I guess they have a pessimistic way of looking at life, and but they think that all the monsters and stuff, they can't be as scary or dark as the confines of human society. That's it.
That is really neat, actually.
A good scientist is good to have in our team.
Yeah.
I agree.
Will be super helpful.
So wait. I fight with guns. Ina maybe has some scientist stuff. Gura, did you say what you would maybe could possibly use in a fight?
Oh, I don't hear weapons or anything.
You don't have any weapons?
I'll think about it now, though.
Yeah, I mean,
have really long nails.
I already love this character. Well, you see, Gura, you've got quite a few options. So, for example, you could have your character be very good at punching things. Yeah, there's a whole range. There's a whole range.
Kicking
Or kicking people.
Maybe since Gura's like in the shadows, she'll be like a good like assassin, kind of sneak behind you.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about having her be a courier, a male person, somebody with a mail, and they could do something like some kind of power with mail, like paper something. I don't know. My brain's still
I see.
Cards.
something like that. Oh God.
The paper cuts is scary.
Paper cuts are
something.
scary.
Yeah. And then I was thinking because it could also have. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. This is a big thing.
No. I think it's a great idea. It's always great to have some starting point, and then over time you will gradually kind of be able to, I guess, better adjust to the character, and you'll figure out how to play them perfectly. Maybe around session 2.5 or so. That's how it was with me. So you don't need to figure everything out immediately, but as long as you've got a base, and it sounds like you've got a great starting point. All right. So we're going to go ahead and dive into these character sheets, and we'll show each of your character sheets at the end. So, first off, let's start with the easy part. I say easy part, but it may actually be one of the harder parts. This part right here that says name, player, chronicle, virtue, vice, concept, profession, compact, conspiracy. It's the very top, right under the logo. Okay, that's where we're going to start. So, you guys can leave some things blank, because honestly, I feel like this information might even be like the harder stuff to decide upon, and you may want to take your time on it. But for the sake of example, I'm going to go ahead and name my character. Chat, what's the name of my character? What's the name of my character, chat? Let's see what they come up with. And player is going to be Callie. So you guys can go ahead and write your names.
Okay.
Right here. Chad. All right, Chad. Our character's name is Chad, and he's a Chad. There you go.
No way.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
I'm not surprised at all. It's my chat after all. So let's see. After that, let's skip Chronicle for now. Go to Virtue and Vice. Virtue and Vice. What do you guys think that stands for?
Your purity, your intentions, your What? What's so funny?
That sounds better than I would have said. Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds right.
So we're going to go with the 7. There are 7 main virtues and vices, just to keep it nice and easy for you guys. If you want quick search.
Sins?
Exactly. 7. Is it the 7 deadly sins? I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
So let me go ahead and actually look them up to give
Like
to you guys.
wrath or sloth.
Exactly.
Sloth is my middle name.
Let me see if I can find an easy place to just throw to you guys. So here you go, actually. And I'll send it in the main chat. Oisho. There you go. You guys can use this list to just keep it nice and easy. So we've got, for virtues, charity, faith, fortitude, hope, justice, prudence, and temperance. For vices, we have envy, gluttony, greed, lust, pride, sloth, and wrath. These will be important later on because your character can get special bonuses, I will explain later, if they take an action that is related to either their virtue or their vice. So it's important.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So Chad, definitely not temperance, 100% not prudence. Let's go with justice. No, actually, let's go with fortitude. Fortitude is a good one if you have like a really hard time coming up with which one to do, because it basically just means the will to push through tough things.
So,
I go with prudence.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, is prudence, is there like generally a safe option, and the rest are more taking greater risks for... does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like, is that
I
how it
definitely...
kinda works?
I get what you mean. If you look at the link that I sent you in particular, for example, looking at fortitude, usually possessed by detectives, philosophers, scientists, priests, true believers, etc. You know, other names, there are other names there. And then also, willpower gained is the important part. So willpower is going to be important in this game. I'm not gonna say how yet though. You guys will see in game. But you want it is the thing. The character is able to withstand pressure to sway from a chosen course or diverge from long-held ideals. So you see that they're leaning into their virtue, right? So if your action reflects that, if your action shows that you have fortitude, for example, you withstand something very difficult, then you will gain willpower. I will give it to you. So if you think that you're going to play your character in that kind of way, where they'll be in that kind of situation often, withstanding really tough things like that, then you want to choose fortitude, I would say.
I see.
Yeah.
I have
faith
my
and greed.
Oh, no, greed. And faith.
Why not?
Nice. Very good.
I'm going for prudence and pride, and no, I'm not going for lust, chat. I'm not trying to make a Takanashi Kiara. I'm trying to make a different character.
Oh my
And
goodness.
even if I was making Kiara, it wouldn't be lust. Shut up.
Oh, you guys. Maybe Chad is the true bottom left. Hold on a minute. Let's see. For example, I want Chad as a vice to have sloth, because a lot of times, instead of going out and doing the mission, Chad will stay at home playing pool and cracking open cold ones with the boys, because Chad is in a fraternity. There you go.
What a useless dude. Can we kick him out already?
You guys will get a chance to, I'm sure, but for now, Chad is here to stay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Now, next, concept. This is also pretty open-ended, but first, have you guys kind of decided virtue and vice? You don't need to decide immediately, but...
I have, yes.
Okay, great. So for concept, this one's also not too difficult. You basically come up with it in your own words. It's basically a short description of your character. So, for Chad, shitty fraternity boy. Shitty frat boy.
Bird trainer? Is that
Sure. Yeah, you can make it as descriptive or non-descriptive as you would like.
I think there's an actual word for that. Which one was it? Falconist? Falcon perch! Sorry.
Yeah, something like that.
Falconer. Thank you, chat.
Oh, is there a limit to this? Can it be one long concept or?
Sure. I mean, if you want as much as you can fit into that small space, go for it.
Maybe Falcon Punch is my super attack.
Yeah.
You say it like like Falcon Punch. I can totally hear you saying that.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm looking at something real quick.
A profession is the same thing for me, I think. Kind of. There's a job, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking ahead, Sensei.
Good, that's fine. For profession, I'm just gonna put no.
Have you ever like worked ahead on your homework and then like you realize it's all wrong, so you have to like sadly erase everything? I had to do that before. Yeah, sorry.
No, Ina, I didn't have to do that.
That's the entirety of this stream for me so far. Is wait.
That's okay. It happens. I remember I was the same in the beginning too. I did not know what was going on. I remember the character creation stream for my original group of friends playing this game took like 5 hours, but I know that we won't take that long. It'll be fine. All right. And I guess for Chronicle, let's just put Myth Breakers for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at least the way that me and the homies did it back in the day is we just put the name of our game that we were playing, so just do that. Because obviously, you know, we've got the other details of the campaign down, so just the name of our game. And Compact and Conspiracy, you guys haven't decided on a name yet for your group, so just leave it blank.
Okay.
Yup. So we've got that part done. Yatta.
Yatta!
Now we go on to the fun part.
Character creation run.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So this part is a little more technical. So I'm gonna explain, and I will re-explain as many times as you guys need me to.
Hi, Sensei.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to work on attributes. This thing here. Attributes. Now, let me explain first the dice rolling in this game. You guys have D10s, right? How many D10s, though, do you have? Do you know? Do you know how many dice you're rolling?
No.
Exactly. You don't, because we haven't put the dots in yet. We haven't assigned the dots. However many dots you have for a certain roll will reflect how many dice you roll when you're performing an action.
What?
Right.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
So
Okay.
for example, say that you want to do one of the most central roles in this game, which is a perception check. Perception check is basically to look around. You roll to look around and see what the F word is going on.
Sanity check.
Yes. It's a little different. little different, but the sentiment is there. So basically, the perception check is going to be your wits plus your composure. Dots. So for example, say that you have, this is just for example, you have 2 resolve and 3 composure. Dots. When I say roll perception, you do the math. Resolve, 2 plus 3, composure, you roll 5 d10s. And basically, how many successes you get from that roll will determine whether the action succeeds or fails. Kind of thing. We'll go more in depth a bit later, but just so you know what you're doing, like why you are assigning dots into different areas, I suppose, it's important that you know that that's how it works.
Do we have a limited amount of dots we can fill in?
Yes. Oh wait, why did I put resolve? No, it was wits and composure. You guys are right. Sorry about that. Yes, you are limited. You are limited. So if you go down to the bottom of the sheet and read the fine print, down here.
Attributes.
5, 4, 3. What that means is that, let's see, for each box, you can either have 5, 4, or 3 dots assigned to the box. For example, let's take Chad. Chad is a Chad who is very social. So for presence, manipulation, and composure, I'm going to put the 5 here. I have 5 dots to spend in this particular area. Chad is not really the brightest light bulb in the box. So for intelligence, wits, and resolve, we're gonna put 3. Only 3 dots to assign to Chad there. And when it comes to strength, dexterity, and stamina, Chad can hold his own in a fight, I guess. So we'll go ahead and give him 4.
4 in each?
4 for the whole box. So, for example, strength, dexterity, and stamina, I have 4 dots to spend. Where am I going to put them? Well, Chad has quite a bit of dexterity, so we'll give him 2 dots more in stamina, and then 2 more in strength, but he's just not very dexterous. So it looks like this. Let's say for intelligence, wits, and resolve, Chad doesn't have, as I said before, not really the brightest light bulb in the box, but he can be a little witty, so we'll give him 2 dots in wits and put 1 in resolve. And that's 3 dots used.
What is it? Sorry, what is it? What does, how would you describe presence?
Presence is, let's see, that's a tough one. You're kind of, it'll be more involved in roles where you are trying to do an action that really puts yourself out there. For example, a musical performance. You would roll presence plus expression. So you'd want more dots in presence. Or perhaps you want to... persuasion, it can go either way. I think it might be a manipulation roll if you want to persuade someone to think a certain way or do something. But basically, yeah, charisma for the most part. With presence, you're really putting yourself out there.
It's charisma?
Yeah, it's similar, I would say.
Okay.
Can I put all points into one?
Yeah, that's called min-maxing, Watson. You're very focused on a certain area of your character. And that's totally fine too. Have fun, go for it.
Which one is the luck? Manipulation?
Yeah, sure, whichever one you want.
No!
Get ready to be manipulated.
Wants to manipulate us to make us think she's human, even though she's a monster. Isn't that obvious?
Oh man, here we go. Toto.
How would you describe resolve?
Let's see. So, resolve is basically your will to do something. In a pinch, when your chips are down, inside you still have your resolve. At the end of all of it.
And wits is being smart?
Wits is, in my personal description of wits, it's being smart in the moment.
Whereas intelligence is like being more like, okay, intelligent.
Exactly,
okay.
long term.
Can I get an explanation of that one more time?
Sure.
Sorry.
That's okay. What would you like an explanation on? Everything?
Just the splitting the points per box.
Okay, sure. So the rule is 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you actually, you girls can't see my sheet. I'm hoping maybe you can pull up YouTube, so that you can see it there. But yeah, 3, 4, 5. So there are 3 boxes.
Yeah.
And so each one is split up, to where you can put either 5 dots, 4 dots, or 3 dots, into each box. So you have to decide what your strength is going to be. So for example, your character, Gura, you said you were going to choose someone kind of mysterious?
Yeah.
So maybe she doesn't need to be too strong in presence, manipulation, and composure. You want a little. For example, manipulation might be helpful. So maybe in that box, you put 3. 3 dots, because it's your weaker role, I suppose.
My box is broken.
Oh no. Are you using the PDF, the editable PDF thing?
Yeah.
Dang it.
That's okay. I'll just take a screenshot later and color it in.
Okay. Sounds good. But then say, for example, if you're going to be doing sneaky things, Gura, maybe you want to have 5 in the box that has strength, dexterity, and stamina, so that you can be very dexterous. Or intelligence, wits, resolve. You could do 5 as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's up to you pretty much. For Chad, we're gonna go ahead and put, let's see, presence. He's Chad, so we're gonna give him. We're gonna min-max the hell out of Chad in presence. We're gonna give him 3 dots, in presence, and then 1 in manipulation. And actually, no, we'll put 2 in manipulation because he's gotta haze the newbies. And composure is just 1 dot because, you know, Chad freaks out sometimes, so looks like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys want like a visual idea of what it looks like, hopefully you can see okay on YouTube. It's not too pixely or anything, but basically looks like this. Any questions?
Nope. I think it's clear.
Okie
At
dokie.
least from me.
I finished.
Yay! Nice.
Wait, I have one more question. What is resolve? What is there? What would resolve mean?
So resolve is basically just, it's the will to like take an action and like kind of stand through difficult things. For example, this will be a really helpful stat when like someone is, or like a supernatural or another person is trying to manipulate you or using some kind of special power, that kind of thing. I'll have you do like a resolve check kind of thing. So you might want to have some resolve.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. It will be very useful. And yeah, I guess that's about it, huh? For the attributes.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the next really fun part, which is skills. You guys are gonna really start thinking about your characters here. So for skills, again, like attributes, we have 3 sections. Okay? This time they're labeled mental, physical, and social skills. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I feel that. So,
-1 unskilled.
yeah.
Story of my life.
And that will be important later, by the way, that part. So for your skills, like attributes, remember we had 5, 4, 3. For skills, we have 11, 7, 4.
Oh.
So it's pretty much the same situation here. For social skills, Chad is Chad. So I'm gonna put 11 in social. Mental, not so great. I'm gonna put 4 dots in mental skills. And 7 in physical. So let's see.
7, 4.
Right. So once you guys figure that out, it'll be kind of easier to assign the dots. But you should put a bit of thought into it because this will directly... This is what makes up your roles in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's see. For example, Chad with them social skills. Chad's expression. I think I will definitely do many roles that involve expression. So let's go ahead and put maybe, I don't know, just for now, we'll put 2. I'd like him to be well-rounded. 2 dots in expression. Maybe 1 in intimidation, for times I want to intimidate others. You know, to do like hazing and whatnot, because I'm Chad.